Hey, what's up, guys? It's Xaviera. I'm here to answer some questions with sounds of the future.
I love you 508.
My name is Xaviera. I'm an artist from Pennsylvania. I make pop music with inspo from R&B and electronic music as well. I've been singing since I was super little and playing the piano as well. Um, and also dancing. All self-taught. I never really had any like lessons. I had piano lessons, but yeah. One that really sticks out to me is when my dad bought me my first Taylor Swift CD, and I was probably like 7. It was her debut album, and that was a big moment for me because she's always been such a huge inspo for my writing style, and I love the way she's so vulnerable. Um, and also growing up listening to lots of Madonna. Honestly, I've always just wanted to be on stage since I was little. Like that's always just been a dream of mine, and I just love the way that music brings people together and connects people of all different backgrounds and everything like that. So yeah. Well, I grew up listening to a lot of cultural music as well. I'm Syrian and Indian, and my parents grew up in Trinidad and Tobago. So I would listen to like lots of different kinds of stuff, and my dad was always playing like old like kinds of music like Michael Jackson and stuff. So there's so much that has influenced me and my sound. I'm really inspired by Madonna and Britney Spears, old Britney. I would say specifically an album that really inspires me sonically is Blackout by Britney Spears and Confessions on a Dance Floor by Madonna. I love like old pop, like futuristic sounds, and I also love harmonies, like stacking harmonies, like Ariana Grande's vocals and stuff like that. Like lots of inflections of R&B vocals. And then things like riffing, I love to do. I love to like include that kind of stuff in pop music. I feel like it's not often. You don't hear it a lot in pop unless it's like from Ariana. But yeah, I would say those are things that I think of that inspire my sound. I think being in New York, it's such a different environment. It's so like the city, not really Long Island because Long Island is like the suburbs, but being in the city is so fast paced, and I grew up in such a small town, so it's such a different environment. And it does kind of affect your creativity. I think like when you're just like you're in your own bubble in a small town, it's very easy to like just be in your own world and create this own like create a world inside of your head almost when you have nothing else to do and there's like nothing going on in the town you're from. So I think that like um in a way it was it was almost a way for me to like get out of my environment. When I was growing up, I would just want to create, like have this urge to create to kind of like take myself out of where I was and um yeah, just be in a place internally that I preferred to be in, if that makes sense. It really depends. Usually I will have or I'll start with like a melody, whether I'm making the beat, I'll just start with like a simple like arpeggiated melody and then just stack like elements on top of that and then go from there. Or sometimes I'll have like a lyric idea and work off of that and get like a melody going to be signed for sure and to go on tour. I would love to open for an artist and then have my own tour. I always come back to the Weeknd because I love how he kind of started with R&B and then switched into like his own like version of pop and yeah, I love his like dark vibe. I really resonate with that too, like how mysterious he is. Major labels offer you a lot of reach that you probably can't get on your own being independent, and um but at the same time I think it's really important to like stay grounded and like know what you're about as an artist, so you can't be like taken advantage of or anything like that. Honestly, I think it's just staying true to yourself and being honest with yourself at all times, no matter what that looks like, and no matter who is slighted by that. Just like owning what you're about and what you have to say to the world. And yeah, I think I think it can be so difficult sometimes when you have like when you grow up in like difficult environments to like stay true to yourself, but that's so important, and that's something that I really advocate for, and I want to really share that message. I think that's so important. I would say for sure. I think you're always manifesting. Like it's always about like what you're being, like who you're being, and not really about what you want. Like it's about what you're embodying in the moment. So it's hard, but yeah. I definitely believe in all of that, and I do practice it, but it's very hard. In 10 years, I would have been on tour already, and I just want to be like sharing the message of staying true to yourself no matter what, and hoping that people can listen to my music and feel like they can have a good time and dance no matter like what they're going through, and um just always seeing the light in situations, like no matter how hard it can get. Yeah, so I am releasing my first single that I produced, engineered, and written, of course, on Friday. It's called No You and I, and yeah, I'm so excited for it. So yeah, keep going no matter what, and always be your own best friend, and you will find your people. Like if you are having trouble right now and you feel like there's nobody in your corner, just remember that you're not alone, and yeah, and stay true to yourself.
I love you, 508.